This is my 1986 GMC K1500. It is a resto mod. It has a 5.3 LS LM7 in it. It's got Icon pistons, Eagle rods, stock crank. It's got a dumpster fire cam in it from Cletus McFarlane. Got a 78, 75 mil turbo on it. Probably going to end up having to go to an 80 or an 85 mil. Hoping to get around 1,000 horsepower. It's got a 4L80, gonna have an MP205 behind that, keeping it 4-wheel drive. Got a chrome ollie, radiator core support, a lot lighter than the factory. Most of these wires here will be loomed up or just annexed, won't have them anymore. A lot of the front up here, I got powder coated chrome because nobody around here could chrome pieces this big, sadly. The interior, well, the cab is the only thing in the doors that have not been painted yet. Everything else has been painted. This down here on the lower half of the dash is all going to be blue. The same blue as the accent pieces on the engine here. It is a cobalt blue candy paint. And then dash will be black. Everything else will be black back here. Probably have a halo ring back here and then a bar across it for harnesses. It's gonna be a pretty simple interior. The back just got bed lined. Gonna have a sheet of stainless in the floor, and then in between the two fender wells it's gonna have cut out GMC and then red inlays. Paint is jet black with cobalt blue flake. There's probably about a pound of flake in between the box, tailgate, fenders, and the hood. Down below here, I got a 14-bolt rear end. No, these will not be the rims I'm using. These are just donors. Got these traction bars I painted and modified to work on my truck. Got a 14-bolt rear end down here. And then I moved both of the shocks to the rear of the axle. They are adjustable up and down. And then up here you can adjust in and out. And then I will have dual adjustable shocks in front and the rear eventually. Should be a pretty fun truck once it's all done. And then the hood, I have a big cowl hood. So here is my hood. Got a big cowl hood for it. Should be pretty. You can kind of see that blue in there. Should be a real pretty truck once it's all done, sanded and polished. Today on my truck, I am going to be putting hopefully all of my fuel system together. Got a 440 fuel pump, got 100, I don't remember if it was 100 or 150 pound fuel injectors, fuel regulator, and all the AN line fittings I could need. So hopefully it goes well. I did also build these nice running boards. Never seen them like this on a Squarebody. Some kid built them when I was in college for his, I think it was like a 2011 Chevy. They were too long, so he cut them down and added this step down here, make it work. I wanted this lower step because it will be taller. It will be sitting on 35s. Right now it's just sitting on some donor tires. They will be powder coated black. They work pretty good. Got a nice step here, and you can step up here and get into the truck. So right now I am making some AN lines for my truck. It's pretty simple. Just want to get some jaws like this that go into the vise that holds your AN lines. Also want to get a aluminum crescent wrench for your AN lines so you don't mar them up. You don't have to have it, but it's just recommended. It's pretty simple. You want to take this little piece here and stick it in the hose. And you want it to go around this plastic hose part to separate it from the metal braid. So I'm gonna try and get this piece to just slide right in there like that. And you take this reamer whatever you call it, stick it in, and just pull it out. Now you can see that the nylon fuel line is inside of this little grommet and separated from the metal braid. Now after I got that shoved in, you want to take your other end of your AN line here and just forcefully shove it in there. And you take this end, push it on, and you just thread it onto here. And then after you get that piece threaded in, you want to take this and set it in the vise with these jaws. Okay, now that we got our AN line here in the vise, we want to tighten it all up. Take our crescent wrench here and just slowly press them into each other. You just want to go until it stops. You know it's all nice and sealed up. And now you got an AN line. Simple as that. Okay, so I got all of my fuel lines routed now. Here's my one feeding my fuel line. That comes around and loops over to feed this rail. Here's my fuel in, and then my return going down to my fuel tank. Okay, now I'm underneath. Show you where these lines are going. Got my line going to the pump here. It is extra long. I will be cutting it because I'm gonna have to add in a flex fuel sensor. I'll be running E85 on this. Have to use a flex fuel sensor with that because you want to know what your ethanol content is in your fuel, because it's not always E85 coming out of the pump. It could be a little lower, a little better. So that's why it's good to have a flex fuel sensor so your computer knows what you're running and it can adjust accordingly. My return line goes up to my tank. I got to get a different sending unit. The one I have won't work. And all these lines will be tidied up and have little pieces that go in between to keep them separated so they ain't rubbing on each other. And then I'm gonna build, not really build, I'm gonna take a piece of metal, bridge it here to mount the pump, and weld that in. I'll have to cut some holes to get access panels to those nuts and bolts behind it, but that really shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so these are my fuel injectors. This is a stock fuel injector for an LM7. They're about 20 to 25 pounds. These over here are 100 pounds, so you can see the difference. These 100-pounders, they are smaller in size-wise, but if you look closely, you can see the stock one here only has 2 little holes. This 100-pounder here, it's got one big hole in the middle and a bunch of little tiny holes. So you are going to be getting quite a bit more fuel. These are Holley branded injectors, high impedance for my Terminator X-Max computer I'm using. Decided to go with Holley injectors just to be simple. I figured they would probably work the best with my Holley computer. Best to stick with all the same brands.